Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is Welch the Gamer back in NBA 2K16. I was walking around in my gym here before we go start a game. I'm getting ready to take a look at my stats real quick because I haven't looked at them in a couple, it's been a while. Go to league leaders. I am leading the league in points right now. Yeah, I've been to Chicago, Indiana, Golden State, Orlando. Orlando is the people that drafted me. I was drafted in round 1 and picked 5. I've been in the pros for 8 years. First year with the Lakers. Oops. And we're going to go over here to my... I'm a 4-time MVP. 2-time champion, 4-time All-Star, and you get the picture. We are getting ready to play another game. I do not know who it's against. It is against Phoenix. So we're going to play that right now. I'm not going to change the jerseys. So we're going to leave everything the same. I could change if I wanted to. We're going to stay with the yellow.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Phoenix Suns in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center.
That I accidentally hit my
Taking a look at the Lakers, they're 5-1 through 6 games, and no question, they've been one of the NBA's most impressive teams here early in the season. Tonight we're going to be watching LeBron James, still physically superior in just about every matchup. He says he feels his athleticism has waned a little, Shaq. I'm not sure if I see it.
Well, he's older, but listen, I mean,
make fun of a team. But right now, I cheer for Golden State.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Pillow. This is Kevin Harlan. Doris Sparks on the sideline as well. 2 Pacific Division rivals squaring off as the Phoenix Suns come to Los Angeles to take on the Lakers. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here. Trading blows in that one, they did win by 3.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Bledsoe. He's out there with Bullard, and it's Dennis in its center.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Bledsoe outside. Tries it from the top of the key. No good off the front iron. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, more than anything else, I think three-point shooting was the key, the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Yeah, it's really a nice weapon to have because it makes things easier for you in other parts of your offense when you can knock down the 3.
And here are the Suns now, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Lots of room. Offensive rebound. Doubled by Welch. Marion with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's Bullard. Shot clock at 6. Passes to McCoy. Latre. Rebounded by the Lakers. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
And here's Bledsoe following the three-pointer by Freak. Shot no good.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Here's Bullard. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Marion. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, it's about time they get on the board.
They need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Pass to Valentine. LeBron outside. Down low. Shot from free throw range. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by James.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Bledsoe. And there's the pass to Dennis. And it's good from the elbow.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Freak kicks to James. Picked by Randall. Beyond the arc. And he hits again from deep. 3 more points from Welch. Freak's got 10.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Bullard. Nice D from Russell. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. He gives them a double-digit lead. Russell's got his first 2 points of the night.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Los Angeles leading by 10. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe and 9 to the backcourt. And it's Dennis in at the 5 down low.
They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And here's Bledsoe following the 3-pointer by Freak. Shots good by Bledsoe.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. LeBron James on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in 3-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
And stolen by Freak. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And Marion gets it to go.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
Now here's Freak against New Orleans, who is really on his game.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
This is it to Dennis. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Now here's Bledsoe. Defense is right there. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the
passing
has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all
work.
those assists.
Now here's Freak. 16 points for him. To the middle. Ball stolen. Knight with it.
Fast break.
He's picked up by Russell.
Fast break.
Puts it up from 15. That's good. He's got 5.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Yeah, looking to turn things around here, Greg, and cut into this lead.
Oh, what the?
Randall kicks to Freak. No luck. And Phoenix will come the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And stolen by
They
Russell.
are turning the ball over way too much.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
And let's check out some stats for Knight. How he did last season. Came in about 14 points per, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
And Russell gets it to go.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He told his guys, when we've got the ball, let's take it right into the teeth of the defense. Attacking the basket is going to be their MO. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Pull up the 3. That's just going in. Oh!
He is no good there from Welch. Suns trail by 14.
Wow, we missed
Grant
that
dishes
three.
to Bledsoe.
No. All right, I'll go back down and drain another one. I'll drain.
Kicks it tonight. The 3. Randall grabs the board.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And here's Bledsoe following the three-pointer by Freak. Knight passes to Bledsoe. Back to Knight. Again, the miss by Knight.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
From here. Oh, I thought I was going to make that.
The dive for the ball. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Now, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor.
Yeah, everybody has
the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons.
Most of everybody has
Stockton
retired.
was at
Nobody I know that is still in the league except me. Well, not me. LeBron James, he's still here. I think everybody else is pretty much
He
retired.
makes 1 of 2 that time. Los Angeles leading by 16.
Here, but he's getting injured a lot.
Feeds it to Jang. Matthews, no one around him.
Yes.
Drills it from outside. Matthews has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, here is Knight, guarded by Welch. Morris passes to Bullard. Screen by Grant. They set the screen.
Play some good D, guys. Play some good D.
Here's Morris.
Get that rebound.
An easy layup after coming off the pick. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And that one's
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is Knight. Grant sets a screen for Morris. Pass to Bullard. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Suns have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Freak. He's got 21.
Let's go. Let's see if we can get a 3 right here.
From deep.
Oh,
no good.
Man.
The Suns go the other way with it. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Morris a screen.
Uh-oh.
And stolen by
I
Freak.
got a steal.
Drops in the breakaway layup. Freak's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out.
Let's see if I can get another one before
Ball
halftime.
pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
All right.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided
It is
affair.
now halftime,
The
ladies and
Lakers
gentlemen. Go
lead
get some
by 19.
popcorn. Get
And
something
now
to
we'll
drink.
send it down to Doris Burke, who's
Come back
standing
for
by
more after the
courtside.
halftime show.
Hey, Kevin, well, Coach, with this type...
Instead of going in the locker room, they have a halftime show for us.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Welch in at point guard. LeBron James is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Russell. And it's Valentine in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit it up. He ended with 62 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him.
I'm getting fired up.
I mean, he was ready
getting
for
fired
everything.
up.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Now Bledsoe following the three-point attempt by Freak. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your
A moment to
presence
check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told the huddle they need to go hard to the hoop whenever possible to either draw fouls or get high percentage looks right at the 10. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
The dish to Randall. Russell passes to Valentine. And Freak throws it down.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
Nice play.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But again, it's just one game, but nonetheless, a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. A three-pointer is right on target.
I was trying to guard.
Bledsoe's got 7.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Dishes it to LeBron. To the paint, here's Welch. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 37 points for Freak.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and the basket good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up defensive height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Marion outside to the inside. And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist by Marion. And 11 points for Eric Bledsoe.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Suns third.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
And here is Knight, following the three-pointer by Freak.
And I'd probably make them all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Morris against Jang.
Excellent right there.
And stolen by
I
Jang.
think I got that steal.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Knight. And that one's good. Freak. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Lakers?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Morris, no good. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Welch. Here's Dang. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
On the bench. Let's see when they put him back in. 3 minutes to go in the fourth.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Then there is Markieff Morris. And it's Dennis in at the 5 spot. The three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Look how close that was. That release was perfect.
Knight with it. Matthews covering. Knight against Matthews. Outside Knight, just 5 to shoot. He shoots again, and he lays it up and in.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Welch, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Freak's got 46 points. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Poked away.
Oh, I got a steal.
And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Now here's Bledsoe. McCoy passes to Morris. 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And it's Freak missing.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Doesn't really matter at this point. I don't really care.
Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Knight kicks to Bledsoe. Dennis passes to McCoy. He dishes it to Bledsoe.
I had to leave him.
And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Hill kicks to Freak. They set the screen. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Freak's got 54 points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board
All right,
to
let's
deliver
go.
out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Bledsoe passes to Dennis. No good. Excellent D there from Hill. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. That one goes. Count it. 62 points for Freak.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I'll tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
From deep, Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the game is over, ladies and gentlemen.
And here is Knight. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. Nope.